Greetings, everyone. My name is Atterville, and today I'll be giving my first impressions on two demos that were submitted to the 2021 Steam Game Festival. Enjoy! First up is Steel Assault, a 2D action platformer in development by Zenovia Interactive. I'll be spending at least 10 minutes on this demo, checking out what it has to offer. Starting out right in the middle of the action. Ooh, a Gatling gun. I love this thing. That wasn't too hard. There goes my boat though. And as these are my first impressions, I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. The start of the game felt kind of like Contra, now it feels more like Ninja Gaiden. Bye. That guy in the advertisement in the background. He's very likely the final boss. This is right out of Contra. Nice that I can attack diagonally downwards. Not to mention I have my grappling hook. That looks like a boss. Aw, the demo is that short? And here I thought we'd have one full stage. Because of how short the demo was, let's play through it again on arcade mode. Hope those are new. Aw, limited ammo. take double damage from all sources too. That still harms me. My effective HP is now 5, and I doubt I'll have any healing too. Whoa. I look a bit stronger now. Yeah, I knew he was gonna die here. This is notably tougher. And I don't have a checkpoint either. I could have done this better. Well, I made it back here with 3 HP. Funny thing is, the second best attempt at this, I also lost 2 HP at the tank. The flamethrower didn't dissipate when it was exploding. Made it this time. It took over 2 dozen attempts. Most of the failures happened either during the boat section or during the helicopter. So here are my overall thoughts. Graphically, this game is very dense. It reminds me of the pixel art for the Metal Slug games. There are a lot of background details. Controls are very responsive, although the analog stick doesn't work on the controller. It requires the use of a D-pad. I like the general combat and how useful the grappling hook is, and I like how every enemy telegraphs his attack. My biggest complaint with the demo is that it feels too short. I wish we had a boss battle to end the stage, or if the stage was twice as long. Also, I wish there was a mode in between arcade and normal mode. I like the increased number of enemies, but I would prefer to have 10 HP. Nonetheless, good work devs. Next up is Rogue Invader, a quote-unquote 1-bit roguelite isometric shooter in development by Squishy Games. I'll be spending at least 15 to 20 minutes on this demo, checking out what it has to offer.
Successful FTL exit into the Torgo system. All ships accounted for. Approaching Xeno 1.
Initial reading.
Getting a lot of jamming feedback, sir. I can't cut through the garbage. Based on the power wave, the target is surrounded by a Class 5 energy barrier, possibly a Class 6.
Of course there is. Get the troops assembled.
Yes, sir.
Soldiers, we have arrived at our target, and time is crucial. Our current situation is as follows. 2 weeks ago, the Council launched a blitz attack on the Xeno Armada. It was a success. The Xeno fleet has been destroyed. We are currently in orbit over Xeno 1. We have been given the ultimate opportunity to strike at their heart. Our mission is to eliminate target number 1, King Xeno. The Xenos have generated a barrier shield over the AO. You will drop to the planet's surface, penetrate the shield, and forge a trail of destruction to King Xeno's throne room, and finish him. Due to sensor damage, the ground situation is unknown. Expect heavy resistance. Additionally, we have exhausted most of our supplies getting here. I hate to inform you that all we have left is 1 drop pod and 1 pistol. The fleet can provide orbital bombardments as long as we have a designator lock from you soldiers on the ground. We also have teleportation beacons, so beam back any items you find down there to reinforce our fleet. Now is your chance to bring down hurt on the enemy. The longer we take, the more time the Xenos have to rebuild their armada. You must succeed. You will succeed.
Rousing speech, Commander! It brought what do you call it? A water to my ocular receptors?
Eyes. Tear to your... Val, how's he getting through?
Analyzing. Stand by.
Don't waste your time, Commander. This is my space, and I have audio-sensory organs everywhere.
Ears. You know that.
Yes, ears. So, this is the Gate of Valhalla, the pride of the Terrans, their galactic tool, and its tool commander.
Commander, I can't stop the signal.
Oh, noes! It seems your digital grabbers are tied.
Hands. Troops, you see that cockroach? Get your boots, soldiers. It's time to stomp a bug. Check the weather. There's a storm coming.
Then you will die in the mud.
Orders, Commander?
Launch the invasion.
As we saw in the opening cutscene, we need to kill the Xeno leader. So let's dive into the fray immediately with Philippa. Too bad we can only send down one soldier at a time. Let's take a quick look at the key map. As these are my first impressions, I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. Unfortunately, it's broken. At the start, I can beam up to 5 pieces of gear. Let me exhaust this one first, then I'll go back for it. I still have my Terran rifle, but I'm saving it. It's far stronger than the alien's basic gear. But I don't have much ammo for it. Oh goody, airstrikes. More stuff to worry about. That damage range is a bit worrying. See what I mean? It's bigger than what you think it is. Oh well, you did good enough. I want a new helmet. Terran rifle was pretty good. And now I have the Xeno rifle itself. What I really want is medium armor and a full helmet. Both me and the Xenos are rather fragile. Looks good to me. Can I mod it? Let's go out with a pistol, for a change. Let's see if Conrad can do better this time. It's a bit risky to send out better gear with soldiers, because if I die with them, that equipment is gone for good. The only exception is the one pistol, but that's due to its auto beamer properties. I think the pistols and the Xeno rifles use light magazines, whereas my rifle uses medium. I'll be saving up my rifle for dangerous situations, such as after this point. No. If it falls on me, I'm dead. Got caught on the rock there. Yes, medium chest plate. There's something that'll be useful in a future run. Sometimes the isometric viewpoint can be a bit confusing. For example, dealing with these enemies. Thank you, Airstrike. Behold the toughest enemy. Not to mention, it has pinpoint accuracy. Down we go. I think I completed the first stage. But once I start encountering enemies with pinpoint accuracy, it's gonna be troublesome. Rushers too. Is this a Xeno obstacle course, where they train their mightiest warriors? It really feels like it, and these spots are empty for some reason. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm taking the safe one. I didn't expect my isometric shooter to turn into an isometric platformer. Maybe this entire area is optional. Oh, goody. Of course I died because I was on the wrong side. One of the issues with isometric platformers. Oh well, that was a very successful run. And now I have some medium armor, I think. Not to mention all this scrap. I'll do one more run, then I'll end off this last try. That was fun. Very tense, yet fun. And this time, I'll ignore the elevator. I like the 1-bit aesthetic here. It kinda reminds me of manga. In small quantities, the enemies aren't too tough. I'm actually much more worried about airstrikes. Also, the isometric viewpoint can make it difficult to determine where I am relative to the enemies. Oh well. I got hit too many times there, and got unlucky. So overall, this is a very promising title. The graphical style is very unique, reminding me of a higher res Game Boy or manga. Controls are fairly responsive, but you have to be careful as all actions take some time to execute. This is more of a slower paced game. Gameplay wise, it is pretty enthralling. It follows the usual roguelike pattern of live, die, repeat. Albeit, its execution here is more on the brutal side. Both you and the enemies die rather quickly, and if you die on the field, all the gear you have in your soldier is lost forever, barring special exceptions. In general, the on-ground segments of the game focus much more on slower, more methodical progression. So I foresee runs in the final game being a mix of resource gathering ones, reconnaissance, and actual progression ones. Overall, this was a neat title. I'll be keeping an eye on this one. Good job, devs. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.